Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. How to design a beautiful makeup and beauty store in Shopify. Let's get into it. So what you see in front of you is the Shopify backend. The store's name is Orelvia. So I have already installed the theme. Now this is a customized third-party theme, but for this you can use Shopify's Horizon theme, or you can use Dawn theme or whatever theme that you like. And yes, there will be slight amount of customization that you will have to do, but I will show you my beauty and makeup store, and then you can just copy it the way you like it. Okay, so I'm gonna click on customize. So this will take us to the front end of the site, and this is the site that we want to finally achieve. So the site is Glowzilla. So this is the final website, and this is how the site will look like. So as you can see, it's a makeup and beauty store. It's got a brownish theme, and yeah, it's got some interesting sections. So yeah, hopefully by the end of this tutorial we should have this website ready. I have done some customization just to save the time, but they are pretty easy. Okay, so let's go to our theme. So the first section is the slideshow, obviously. So I'm gonna click on the slideshow. So as you can see, I have already done the sections already. So I'm gonna click on slideshow and then click on image, add files, and then I'm going to go to my file section, which is all. So I'm just going to select all of the images. Okay. So we don't have to keep importing the image uh, over and over again. Okay. So just waiting for so the first image is, I think first image is this girl. Okay. So we're going to look for this girl. Okay. So this one and select. So here she is. So I'm just going to quickly scroll down and show you all my settings. Okay, so feel free to just pause the video and just copy those settings if you prefer. Okay, and then we're going to select the second slide and then select. So the second slide is this lady. So oops, where is she? There she is. Oops. Okay, so there is, in this theme there is also a mobile image. So I'm going to select that and select the mobile. So this is the mobile image. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger. So it looks nice on mobile phone. So select this one. So I have to do this for the previous one as well. So I should have a mobile image for this. So this is the one. So select that. Okay, so come back to slide 2. I've selected my main slider image. I've selected my mobile image, and I'm just going to scroll down. So again, feel free to pause and copy paste the exact settings, and then go to image 3, and then this is the one. So done. And then we also have to select the mobile image. So this is the one. So as you can see here, they have actually mentioned the slideshow, not the slideshow, the image size. So you can do this in Canva. Okay. If you want me to do a video on that, just let me know. But I think it's pretty easy. Just go to Canva, click on create image, and then you can select the size, and that's it. Okay. So save. So now our slideshow is pretty much done. Okay, as I said, I have done some pre-customization. Okay, now the another beautiful thing about Shopify that they have lately introduced is the Sidekick is basically your AI assistant. I've done a previous video about a woman's fashion store as well, and Sidekick is great. So if you want to create some customized section which is not available in your theme, you can do that. So I'm going to quickly give you a small demo. So you click the Sidekick, and then it says ask anything. So here you can actually also attach some documents, or you can attach an image, but I'm just going to tell uh, create a hotspot section with flickering hotspots. Okay, this is just a basic so a hotspot section is, one of those big uh, section which has flickering, so you kind of click that, and then it will show the product. Yeah, it will display the product. So create a hotspot with flickering hotspot with hotspots, and then I'll also uh, add collections and image. Okay, and then you click enter, and now as you can see, it is thinking, and it says I'll help you create a hotspot section with flickering hotspots. Nice. So it's done some research, and it's giving you some information. Okay, now it has given you a link. Generate a hotspot section with flickering animation. So you just click that, and you see on the left hand side, now it has opened a box. Okay, and now it's saying, let me, yeah, it's saying create an interactive hotspot section with flickering, blah, blah, blah. So once you do send, which I've done now, it's actually going to create a section of the hotspot, which is so good, right? I mean, before you had to buy expensive themes, and you had to, if you needed some particular function, some fancy looking, collection, or fancy looking scrolling ticker or something like that, you had to, it was actually impossible, or you had to do some coding yourself, or you have to actually buy a expensive theme which would cost you like 200, 300, $400 from Shopify. But now Shopify is actually done this beautiful AI, and you can create it by yourself, and trust me, it is brilliant. I've used it to create so many sections. Is great. Yes, there is a bit of going back and forth, which you can, directly do with the AI. But trust me, in the end, you will get what you want. So really, really recommend using Sidekick for customized sections for your store. So yes, now you don't really have to depend on a, specialized coding guy, or a developer to do that. Sorry, I'm speaking because I'm just waiting for it to finish. There you go. Now you see it has finished, and it has actually created a beautiful section already. How cool is that? It was like literally 2 minutes, right? And let's just quickly have a look. So you can select an image. So I'm just going to do an image. Let's just see this one. So you can select the image, and now you got the flickering hotspot, and you see it's got everything. You can select the collection that you want, and each hotspot has its you can even select the position, the horizontal position, the vertical position, so you can move this up, down, the way you like. So pretty good, yeah. So I'm not gonna save this, because the tutorial is not about how to create sections. But if you guys want, I can do a video just on Sidekick, and I can create different different sections if you guys like. So just let me know in the comments. Okay, so we're gonna continue with our beauty and makeup. So the next one is the ticker or the marquee as we call it. So the text is already there. So I need to add, as you can see here, there is a small image. So the scrolling image, I'm going to select this. So if I go back to my original site, it's a star. You can see here. So I'm just going to select the star. This one selected. And as you can see, it's done. So save. So as I told you, if your theme does not have the marquee or the ticker, just use the sidekick. The way I did it, I did for the hotspot. You can just do it the same way. Okay. So now there is no excuse to say, oh, I don't have the coding knowledge or I'm not a developer. Yeah, you can create an amazing website for yourself now, thanks to Sidekick. Okay, let's move down and then we go to the next section is grid banner. So grid banner is this one, this three girls. So the first one is this lady. So I'm gonna select the image, this one, select. So there she is. And then again, I'm just going to scroll this so you can pause and copy this settings. The next one is this lady. So this one, so select. Once again, I'm scrolling down. So these are the basic settings. Here you can select the name of the collection, which is complexion. And then the next one is this lady. So okay. Usually it's a good idea every time you do a section, just click save. Okay. So if something goes wrong, you've at least saved it. Okay, so the site is coming out nicely. Okay, we move down. Now this is the collection section, so not much has to be done in the collection. I'm going to, so here you go. This is a featured collection. So it's already there. Again, I'm just going to quickly scroll through. So these are all the settings. Amazing. This is the button link, which is basically you can select the collection. Okay, you just select collection and then whichever collection you want, you can select that. Okay, we move on. The next one is this section. So it's the image block counter number. Okay. So I need to select the image. The image is this. So I'm just going to select it. Amazing. So I've got this image as well. So as you can see, the site is coming along nicely. I'm just going to show you the settings. So this is called image block counter number counter. So if you want to create this section, use Sidekick. Just tell him what you want and it will create for you. That's it. And then you can use my settings and my text directly into the section. So it will look like this. Okay, moving on, we got a number counter. So I don't think there is much to be done here. Okay, so there is a video as well, which is not here in my theme. So I'm going to add that, but I just want to show this one. So this one has small icons, as you can see. So I need to put that. Oh, by the way, another tip is if you click on the section, yeah, this is if I click it, it will directly take you to the section. So sometimes this is very confusing, right? There are so many different sections and you're like, oh, where am I want to edit this one. Okay, so you just click this and you can see on the left hand side automatically it has taken you to that section. So that's a nice little tip that you can do when you're designing. Okay, so the first image is this little house thing. So just going to select this. Did it work? No. Oh, I have to select there. So it's an icon. Sorry. So come down. This is a number counter, which is this one. And then I've got this four counter blocks. So this is the icon. This should work. Mhm. Yep. The next one is this one. So select this. And then number four is this. Okay. So it's done. Okay, beautiful. Okay, moving on. The next section, as you can see, is a collection section. So this section basically has the collection and it also has the image. So we're gonna move down and you can see it's I've just named it image product tab. So there is collection. So I'm just going to select a picture. So I'm going to go back to the original one. So the first image is this hands. So just going to select the hands picture, this one. The next one is cream one. So going to select that. The next one is this lady again. So select that. Okay, you can see the collection section has a heading and it also has the actual product link. Okay, you can select a collection or you can select a product, up to you. Mhm. Okay, moving on. The next one is this image, and then this one, and then this one. Where is the image gone? This one. Okay, and then you save. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the front end. So to look at the front end of your store, you just go to the back end and you see next to online store, you will see this little eye icon, right? Just click that and this will take you to the front end. So the site is looking really, really cool, really nice. Okay, I think we are almost ending. Okay, so the next section is this little image. So let's see what's over here. So we have to put this image here. So I'm gonna go down, go back to my store, and you can see image banner. So I'm gonna click that, click on image banner, image, and I'm looking for this image. It's this one, I think. No, not that one. Oh, this one. Okay, so you got your image. So again, you can just copy the settings that I have here. Okay, I will also show you the font that I've used, and I also show you the color. But let me just finish this first. So you can actually get a very, very similar looking website. Now, as I mentioned before, keep in mind that all the themes are different. So 100% replica might not be possible, but you can, if you are designing a makeup and beauty store, you can use this as your base idea, and you can use all these sections that I've shown, and you can create something which would be 70 to 90% similar to this one. Okay, so moving on, then we have this section which is the free shipping and easy returns and all of that. So I think there is not much to be done here. I think we have to select some image, or no, I think it's already there. So no need to do anything here. Yep. So gonna move on to the next one, which is testimonials. So testimonials, this is the feedback or testimonial section. So there is 4 testimonials. I just have to select the ladies. So just gonna select this one first, and then, oh, sorry, I put in the wrong one. This is the testimonials. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly do that. Mm. Okay, all the testimonials are done. This is the testimonial section setting. So again, have a look. As I said, I'm going to come back to the colors and typography. So you can copy that as well. Okay, next is the logo section. So this is the brand logo section. Again, I'm just going to select all the logos here one by one. So I think I have the logos. Oh, yeah. Just random logos, that's fine. And the last one. Okay, so this is done as well. Gonna quickly do a refresh. So the site is coming out nicely. As you can see here, I think I have missed something. So this is the slideshow. So I'm gonna quickly go back to the slideshow and see what I have missed. Let me try to click here. I'm gonna scroll down. Oh, so there is an offer image. Let's go back to the original site. So this one, this little symbol, get 25% on new products. So click offer image, and I think I should have that image somewhere. Hmm. Oh, here it is. So I guess I'll have to do that for each one. So each slide, I'm going to select this. Okay. Okay, done. So save again. So going to refresh the site. And now we have our discount logo over there. Okay, so that's pretty good. So as you can see, the site is looking pretty good. I'm just gonna quickly go down, see what else is left. Okay, the last section, I think, join the beauty buzz on Instagram. So this is you can connect this section to a live Instagram account. There are many apps available that you can do, but just for the sake of so basically what that will do is when you have this section Instagram and connect it to your actual Instagram account or the store Instagram account, it will directly take the feed from Instagram, and if you have any pictures there, it will display on your site. But obviously, it's a new site, so and it is for training purposes. So I'm just going to put some pictures in, so it looks complete. But as I said, in your store, you can actually connect your section to Instagram via many free apps available on the Shopify App Store. Okay, Shopify App Store. If you want to go to Shopify App Store, you just go to the back end, click apps, and then go to the search box and just type Instagram or connect Instagram, something like that, and you will see many free apps. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go back to the, so here, yes, you can see I have got the Instagram section here, but for this training, I'm just going to select some pictures only because we are not connecting it to a live Instagram account. Okay, so I've got some images. I'm just going to quickly select those images. This one. Yeah, if you want, you can just do a little bit fast forward. Yeah, if you don't want to just see me selecting images, which kind of is a little bit boring, I can imagine. Okay. When you're designing a site, uh, yeah, it does take time. Uh, if you're designing it from scratch, usually it will take you, at least for me, it takes 2 days, 3 days, sometimes even more. If it's quite complex site, oh, it just takes sometimes even a week, to design from scratch. If I'm designing for a client, especially, but I prefer to do pre-made sites, pre-made designs. If you are a designer, I would advise that unless you're going to charge like huge amounts of money uh, to design it from scratch, then it's fine. But usually give your clients few options, and if you already have those designs pre-made, then it will save you a lot of time. And yeah, you can charge less price as well for that. Okay, we are almost there. Which is the last? Okay, this girl, where are you? Do. Okay, this one. Okay, and save. So I think the site is pretty much good to go, pretty much done. I imagine it's gonna refresh. Yeah, as you can see, looks pretty good. Let's have a quick check. So it's nice. Yep, yep, everything looks good. This working. Yeah, working nice. Sources working. Yeah, this is moving as well. And that's the Instagram. So the site looks pretty nice and it's pretty set up. As you can see, this looks like a professional makeup beauty store. And yeah, as I mentioned before, you have to do some customization from your end, but there is a bit of work involved for sure. Okay, I'm gonna now show you the color scheme. So just pause the video and you can use this color schemes exactly the way this is. Scheme one. So feel free to pause and you can use this exact themes, exact color hex code. So here, this one is this one, and this is scheme two, scheme three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So yeah, if you want to copy this scheme, just as I mentioned, just pause the video and you can copy it whenever you're doing. There is a preloader section, which when your site is loading, it will kind of give you like a thing. I usually don't like to prefer. I don't prefer that because it kind of slows the site down. But you can use a preloader. Again, use Mr. Sidekick if you want a preloader. Okay, typography is DM Sans. So all over, I've used DM Sans. So feel free to use that. Uh, and then there is also Nunito. Anything else? Okay, there's a fave icon. So fave icon, I'm gonna use, I think I've got some fave icons. Let me check. Yeah. So fave icon is, it will get displayed on your URL. So looks professional if you have a nice fave icon. Fave icon could be a small design or it could be just the first letter of your site's name, whatever you prefer. So I think, guys, this is our site done. As you can see, it looks pretty good. The color schemes are brilliant because it's giving a nice, rich, sophisticated feel, in my opinion. Makeup and beauty store. So I think that would be the end of this tutorial. I would be designing a new store very soon. I'm not sure which one yet. But if you have any comments, just let me know. And yeah, guys, we are a new channel, so do like and subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye.